Now the time is 20 past 8. It's just going dark. Me and Lee have come here to do a night vigil in the area where the shadow men have been seen. We've brought a little bit of light in so you can see what we're doing here. This is where I usually sit when I come here on my own. We brought this with us as well tonight, which is to keep the midges from biting us, and it is working at the moment. I can see a vapour coming off, so that's going to stay there in between us. Lee's going to sit there, I'm sitting here. We've got the parabolics with us, which you can't really see, but I'm going to turn you around so you can actually see that there. So this will pick up any sound of any branches snapping. Pick it up. It's picking up me now speaking. But we're going to sit quietly and we're going to listen with our ears, and that'll pick up any sound which we can then go back and test and see what the noise, what the noise exactly is. Because as we were coming in and we were setting up here, we heard branch cracking just behind us. Again, always behind in this area, but nothing around. I've got my thermal. Lee's got his binoculars, his night vision binoculars, which is on an helmet, which you can now pull down so he can actually walk around. I think they're almost military grade things where you can walk around it, and he could walk around in the pitch black, and he won't need any lighting. I brought mine, which is off in the distance over there, and that's recording at the moment as we're speaking. So we're going to sit here quietly, we're going to have our devices on, and we're going to listen. And I know it's dark, but if there is any movement, the camera will pick it up. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, like I said, we've just come back to obviously the original site where Mick did his first video, and I thought I'd actually caught something on the film, but I've never been to this area, so we've come back tonight to let's have a look what it could have been, if it was on the paranormal side, if it wasn't, because it's all right watching it from the television side, but when you actually get here, you think, all right, Mick's camera's direct straight as you can get looking at the tree, and it's not. When you look at it, it's totally different when you actually stood and looking from the actual, behind the actual camera to Mick. It's actually at an angle, so you get a different view of things when you actually land on the spot itself. So yeah, so we're just weighing things up, and like I said, we're just basically waiting. That's all we're doing really. So you see, but it's not that we're waiting for something to happen. We know stuff has happened here before, so we know there is something. We're not feeling anything. I did feel something when I came in. I did say to Mick, it hit me like a brick wall, to be honest, when I walked off the main road from leaving the car to actually walking into the woods, and it's never happened before that. I couldn't put my finger on that, but Mick said he didn't feel anything. But of course, Mick's had, a bad cold and whatnot, and fingers crossed, let's hope, he gets all that back. But he's only just got his taste back today, so fingers crossed, that it weren't a nasty cold or COVID or anything. That, but you can probably see from the old videos what Mick's put on, recent, but the oldest ones, that Mick, it hit him like a ton of bricks. You can see he's lost weight and everything, which I was shocked about, because I've not seen Mick for a while, because I've just been busy doing stuff on the work side of things. But like I say, yeah, so Mick, basically, we're just waiting, aren't we?
Yeah, just sitting here waiting. Let that do what it does, picking up any sound, and just sitting quietly.
But it's funny how you come into these areas, like I said, we felt something, and I did straight away. It's like something's watching you. And I've been on about this before. I mean, it happened at Darwin Reservoir. You know, it's like something's. But we've been here before. We've gone in that entrance before, but I've never felt that. But it is a little bit of a strange place because, you know, if we point the camera that way, it's absolutely pitch black, apart from 1 or 2 spots. But, you know, it's more or less kind of clear over here, so, you know, you have to debunk where the black shadows, you know, the trick of the light or anything, but the only way you'll find out is getting boots on the ground and being here. But nothing might not happen tonight, but I don't know, it'd just be one of them things where we just have to trial and error.
Well, I've been coming at all hours during the day. As you've seen, it's been early morning, it's been late morning, early afternoon, late afternoon, so this is the only time we've actually come here in the dark. And I know the lighting is not very good, but we have got night vision, so we can use them, and psionics. So it's the recording is mostly, I think, is going to be on them. So you will see some footage of the area in the dark, but you'll see it through a night vision camera. And you'll probably have us sitting here on what you can see now and maybe just forgetting ourselves sometimes and just chatting away about things.
That's usually when something happens.
Yeah.
When your mind switches off it and you're on something, a totally different subject, that's when things happen. And we said that before in our channel before as well.
Well, usually when I'm here, I'm usually here an hour. And that's when everything starts kicking in. That's when strange things happen. And I know from the witnesses who have been camping here, the campfire there and the campfire there, it's been after they've got everything together and they've been sat there for a good half an hour to an hour before it happened, before these entities start showing themselves. Now, I know it's dark in the shadows. They didn't mention anything about eye shine or eye, you know, any light coming from their eyes or anything like that, but you know.
Well, how did they see them then if they were like black? Would they be?
It would daylight. It would before it was
daylight,
night.
right?
Yeah, everything you've got to think it. That's why I've been doing most of it during the day.
Right.
But it was late, you know, like when just before the sun goes down, you know, and it starts getting. It's still light in here, you know. How long? It's still light now. We turn the lights off, we could see.
Yeah.
Because it's still light. But because we got that light on there, it's taking a bit of our vision away. See, I mean, we can tell the natural sounds from anything that's unnatural. Because we know where we are now, there's no wind. But we can hear the wind over the canopy, moving the trees at the top.
It's on the ground when it goes click. And you know it was on the ground as well.
Yeah, well that's what I'm listening out for, is more of something walking on the ground and snapping a twig that way.
But it still doesn't explain just one snap, does it?
You know, it's strange when it's just one snap. There's though someone's walked on it, you know, they've made a noise and thought, oh, I better not move anymore. But during the day, when that happens and I look over and I don't see anything, it's a bit weird.
See, here as well, what I think about it is we're not too far away from the bridge where all that high energy is.
No, it's just...
It's just it dropped down there, isn't it? So
yeah. Not far at all.
It's something coming up from up the thing up to where people are usually seated in camping until
think they're calming down a bit now. Not biting as much.
It's strange though, because you were brought up with thinking if the wind goes across, it'll blow all the trees, but it doesn't, does it?
No.
You know, in
No, it
common
misses
sense,
some.
it doesn't, does it?
It depends how high the wind is and how high the trees are. I mean, when we had that storm the other morning, I'm glad I went out there here then. Would have had all sorts falling on us.
Nothing at all.
No, it's quiet, isn't it? Very quiet.
I heard a bird then at distance.
Did you?
That was strange when we stopped at that other bloody caravans, not mine. That campsite, and we heard that dog woof.
Yeah, that night, late, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, that wasn't it? And that was
strange.
Yeah.
I think the only thing about being here is you're so close to the road till it starts going quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's about, what is it? What are we on? It's 9:05. So we've been here about 20 minutes, sitting down. I'd say we've been here a full hour now.
No. That wind needs to drop a bit more.
Is that somebody walking towards us?
Where?
Is that footsteps?
Crazy now, that.
Well, that's kicked in now, I think. Or they've totally disappeared because it's gone colder.
It's usually like that. They should fly away because they get the scent of it.
Well, it's on. I can see the vapour. Should we sit it down for a bit?
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
So you can see Lee at the moment with these night vision binoculars on, and it's all hands-free, so he could just rest it on his head. We just had all the lights out, and he's walked around. I've used my thermal and I've tracked him on the thermal as he's been walking around But at the moment, he can see as though it's daylight in here with them on. And I wouldn't mind having a go myself at some point. Because the night vision binoculars I have are just handheld ones, or you can put them on a tripod, which they're off in the distance at the moment. They're recording the area around. But to have these on like Lee's got on, we could actually walk around a forested area like this and not need one torch. But I can imagine when you take them off, your eyes are it's going to take a bit for you to adjust back to that darkness.
See, the idea I've got basically was from Dane's Dyke, where we did that audio clip, and Mick's saying was, if any red eyes pop up, I'm turning the lights back on. And I thought to myself, stored it to the back of my head, and I thought, do we get more action with the lights off? Do they actually think that we can't see them? So while I was going down this route of, let's just try for a good couple of months.
Just keep
and
trying.
See if we get any different paranormal activity. Because you can really see well with these on, they're fantastic. And anything like eye shine or anything like that, it would pick it up straight away. But of course, if we did get eye shine, it means it's obviously pointing this way, but it might not be able to see us unless the IR light on the actual night vision is up above 3.
Yeah. See, I'm looking at mine, and mine's on 3 at the moment.
Yeah, well, this is on 1, this.
Yeah, and I can see my IR light shining over here.
Yeah, that's blinding me, that one,
Yeah.
that way. But these, what does it go up to, that IR, Mick, on that?
On that one, it goes up to 6.
Right, well,
so
this
it
is
goes
5.
really bright.
Yeah.
But when I turn it down, you can't see the lights at all. Like with them, what you've got on, if you turned them up higher, I'd probably see the red light from it as you're walking around.
Well, it's got 2 IR lights on this. It's got a 840 and it's got a 930, I think.
Yeah.
And the 930 you can't see, which sounds daft. You think it would be higher, but it's not.
Right.
The 830 you can see.
See, the ones I've got on mine over there are the same what are on the trail cams. And that's why any animal, you know, like when we pick up a deer, you see them looking at the camera, you know, with curiosity, because you can see this infrared light. And it always reflects their eyes and makes them really bright. Right, how do I move? I've got it on, the one side is, oh, no, the night both on. What the hell am I doing?
You've got to remember the 2 separate cameras, but the same buttons on the same side, but they'll be seem opposite.
I'm making, that's it, right. Right, one's a picture and the other one is night vision.
Well, that one, which one's a picture?
Right, this one.
That one? Hang on.
I better, where's my chin?
How's that?
At the moment it says filter settings.
Right, so you're in memory. How's that?
Yeah. That's it. Why is this side a different IR? And it's out. It's not.
You must have touched. See, whatever you do, you've got to push the buttons the same. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the same time.
And I don't know what. Wait, I don't know what I'm on.
Drugs.
I really don't know what I'm on.
Anyway.
One's on the wrong settings and one's on the
right. We'll just stay there because it's only for filming.
Where's
anyway.
the settings?
The buttons are all the settings.
I know, but I don't. Which ones do I press? Right, right. That's going to that. Right. So we don't want that. Right.
But remember, it's the same camera, so
That's
it's the same buttons on the same side as the other camera.
Yeah. Right.
So if you put one on, your eye will see one thing, and you'll.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's all right. I found the IR. I'm getting it the same.
It's the front switches.
It's not the same now. But my problem is now is the crossing over, and I've got two trees that are the same.
Right.
But go on.
Mick's just trying the new night vision. Sorry, I'm just laughing here. Hang on. Right, hello again. Right.
That's right now.
As you can see now, it's pitch black. So yeah, the light's gone now. So Mick's just trying on this new night vision which I've got. But of course, he's kind of struggling a little bit because he needs glasses. But he's having a go anyway. So I'll just show you a little clip of him over here. There's Mick. Always the thing. There's Mick in the night vision. Are you finding it, Mick?
Hey, it's all right, but it needs extra padding for my head. Your head must be big.
What I'll do, I'll put on a picture now that what Mick's seeing.
It just needs what's it?
It's because it does take some getting used to it.
Wow,
because
it's brilliant. It really is brilliant.
Two different cameras, separate cameras, not one unit. Obviously the buttons are the same, but when you put them on your actual head, they actually got to remember that they're the same camera for two. So you know, when you push one button, you've got to push two because they're separate cameras.
The thing is, what's brilliant about it is that I can see. Not like you can see, because it's black and white, it's not like looking at daylight, but I could go jogging, actually, without running into a tree in dark.
Yeah. So you enjoy them, Mick?
Yeah, they're good then.
Just got to get your helmet.
You look at this one.
You've just got a thingy, haven't you?
You look at this in a minute. It's on IR5 actually, and for some reason, can I see that? Or is it on IR5? What's that now? With them, I only have 4 buttons on this. You see. There we go. So yeah, and it's them trees. What you're looking at there.
It's good that though, isn't it?
That's still good, yeah. It's quality, isn't it, that? Oops. Very good quality.
Used half a battery.
Yeah.
Has it been on all time?
All time I've been here. Yeah.
See, the thing is, it's the IR light what flattens it. So
yeah. So you turn that up and down. So what's it on there now?
5.
5. No, that. Right, that's 1. There it says it up at the top.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that's your 1, that's your 2, 3, 4. 5 it goes up to, not 6, sorry. But 1 is good enough.
Yeah, it is.
And then, not only that, you can...
That's why I've not used much battery.
See, zoom in to whatever, and then it goes back to normal. You can... Your things for... this is it here, but it's stuck under there now. But that has a zoom on it where you can go straight to somewhere and just concentrate on that bit. But it's getting wet now, isn't it? Well, there we go. I'll turn that off. I've got a lot of footage on here.
Done some testing.
To be looking at over the next few days. So yeah, we're just packing away. We've been here about 2 hours, 15 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, about that.
We're just packing away. We've been rained on a little bit, but it looks as though it's clear now. But we don't want the equipment getting here really, really damp. So we finished doing what we're doing. And I'd just like to say thanks for watching. And same from Lee. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and thanks again, and see you soon.